Hey, what's up? Smoking with Skruggs here, and today we ain't doing no food stuff. Getting to be that time of year. Time to clean the smoker out. So, just thought I'd show y'all a little video on how I clean my smoker. Pretty much, if you do this on a regular basis, but there might be some new guys out there. It's like, well, it's the best way to do it, blah blah blah. And so this is kind of what I figured, with my smoker anyway, and this is kind of how I do it. So we'll just go and get right on into it. I usually, to be honest with you, I usually do this after every smoke, just because I like to keep my stuff clean. But the last time, things just got busy and I just hadn't had time to do it. It's been since the last video I made. It's probably been a month. So, but I'm a big believer in the longer that the food stays on your grates, the more chance you have of corrosion and your grates rusting. Now these are cast iron, so I don't know how they do, but if you've got like a Weber that's got the stainless steel, even the stainless steel I've seen rust, over time. It takes a while, but so I usually do this after every cleaning, and then but that's just the way I am. Some people don't. Some people just leave it and then they just do this once a year. But I pretty much do this every time I do a smoke, or any time I grill, except for my propane, because I don't care about propane. That's the only time I use propane is when my wife wants stuff, because she's not real big on smoking and grilling and that kind of thing. Or if we want something done fast, fast and quick, you can't really beat propane. You just fire it up and go. But I'm getting something, and for the propane, just to try it out. But that'll be in another video. So let's just go and get right on into cleaning those smoker today. Thanks for watching. Hey there, first just show you kind of what I use. Usually after I grill or smoke something while the grill is still hot, I use this little bad boy right here. It's got grass on it because it's been sitting around, but this thing is really cool. My wife got this for me years ago. What you do is you put water in this end. This little top screws off. You pull water in here. It's got a little valve right here that you can close and open it. A little handle for you to really scrub, get that stuff in there. Got some different bristles on it. And you can buy these bristle pads separate, but it's called the Grill Daddy Pro. I don't know where she got it, but I'm gonna tell you what, this thing is the bomb. And basically what it is while the grill is still hot, you open this valve and it drips water through the bottom of this, and it kind of steam cleans your grill while the grill's still hot. And I use this all the time. This thing is just, it's never cracked. I've had this thing like over 5 years now. And if you can find, I don't even know if they make them anymore. If you can find one, I highly recommend this. This thing is really cool. I'm not going to use this today, but I just wanted to show it to you. I only use this while the grill is hot. After I've grilled, and I'll use this. And if I'm going on a smoke somewhere, I'll fill this up and I'll take it with me and I'll just use it. I mean, it's never leaked. It's I don't know it's awesome. But it's called, if I can find a website for it, I'll put it in the description, but it's called the Grill Daddy Pro. Pretty awesome little tool. The other things that I use is, this is just for when I'm cold, I just use one of these. And it's just bristle and a little scrubby pad on one side. A lot of people don't like using steel bristles anymore, but I'm gonna be honest with you. All the years that I've been using bristles, I've never had one come off. I guess if you buy a cheap one, you have a problem with it. But when I do use this, I always go over it after I'm done with a paper towel. So maybe that's the reason why. I don't know, and I'll show you how to do that. I stole this from my wife. This thing is the coolest little thing. It's got these little nylon bristles. They're really hard here, and they're kind of semi-stiff here, but it's Mr. Clean. I don't know if you can see that. I guess it's made for kitchen, bathroom stuff, but I seen that thing in my wife's sink one day and I was like, man, they make a really good scrub brush for my grill, so I stole it. Recommend this too. This thing is really good, especially if you got like a little Weber. This thing is awesome. So, and the last thing that I use, I have used all kinds of products to clean my grill, and this by far is the best that I have found so far. It does a fantastic, awesome job. I have tried, you know, the Weber brand. I've tried off brands like Food Line, and I've, you know, I'm trying to think of what else. I bet I've used 8 products. And this stuff here, I get it from Home Depot. It's awesome. This is what I always use. It's great. Yeah. So, and that's it. That's all I use, and some water hose. So we will get right on into this. And I hope y'all can hear me, because I ain't used to doing these videos. You know, this far away. I don't know how the mic is on this thing, but first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dump this thing right here. And you got, I live out in the boonies. I just take this and I just dump this in my fire pit. That's what we do. That's pretty easy, ain't it, huh? Now I'll come back and I'll clean this out a little bit better, because as I clean the main part, I'm gonna get some water down in here and I'm gonna dry all that out. So we'll come back to that, but I wanted to get the ashes out of it because I didn't want the ashes getting wet. Yeah, see, we're pretty nasty down in there. Oh, the other thing that I use, can't forget gloves. Gloves always make things nicer. These are just old nitrate gloves. Nitro, whatever you want to call them. And one thing that I have found, and I didn't do this with my smoker when I first got it, but I'm going to tell you what, it does save a lot on cleaning time. And that is, I have gotten to where I put aluminum foil in this, in the bottom of this, and it makes cleaning so much easier. Just fold it on up and throw it away. Just like that. Boom, done. I just spray everything down really good. One more spray. This stuff's on there pretty thick, because like I said, I let it set. Alright, we're just going to let that sit. And we'll come right on back. Alright, we've been sitting about 10 minutes, but I just wanted to show you kind of how dirty this thing is. It's pretty nasty. And we're just gonna hit this now with my big brush. Next I'm going to spray it down one more time just so. Now we will spray her down again. And this might be the reason why I don't get bristles in my stuff, because I come back and always clean it with another brush. Now before I had this one, it was a little pad, but this could be the reason why I don't get bristles. Show you a little secret. What I do is get me a couple of bricks. Get me a couple of bricks and I sit right up under here. And I lift this bad boy up. And I set that on an angle. Now the reason I do this is because you got your little drain hole in the bottom. When I go to clean this out, you can actually see some stuff dripping out of it now. all the gunk is going to come out the bottom of that hole where your grease is. You know, where your grease runs into your cup. I don't use a cup, I just let it drip. But we're just going to spray these off now. And you see how that water just runs right on out the bottom? You don't have that stuff sitting in your grill. Just runs right on out that tube, and we're just going to set these grates to the side. Pull out a little pan here. I love this thing. This thing is the bomb. I don't know who came up with this idea for this grill, but I really like this. The only thing I don't like about it is I have not figured out a way to clean that piece yet, because the grill grate does not come off. Now we're just going to spray some stuff in the belly here. And just show you, this thing ain't gonna come like super duper clean, but it'll be cleaner than what it is. But look at that grate. You see how dirty that grate was earlier? Look at that. This stuff is awesome. And we're just gonna get down in here, and we're just gonna take our little brush. Every now and then you'll have to clean out your little hole there because you get all them little food chunks in there. Now you know something? I'm going to show you something. This is the first time I have ever noticed this. Now I'm pretty sure. I don't know if you can be able to see it. Look what I found. That's the bristles off my steel brush. Now I have never noticed that, especially since cleaning this grill. But that right there shows you that bristles come off your brush. So you know what? I think I'm going to change my attitude about using bristle brushes with steel bristles. Like, look at that. That's a bunch of them right there. Look at that. Now that brush is pretty old. Maybe I should have replaced it. But that is not cool. If you go online and look, you can see where people have had these things lodged in their throat. But now, like I say, all of these are in the bottom of this barrel. So, and maybe I've been lucky all these years because of the way I clean my stuff. But look at that. No more bristle brushes for me. I'm going to have to find me a new brush. A different kind of brush. Yep, they're all in the bottom of this. They're everywhere. Look at that. Yep. No more bristle brushes for me, folks. So, you know, if you've ever heard me before on social media or whatever, say, oh, you know, bristle brushes are great. I'm kind of changing my mind now. That's kind of scary to think that one of your friends end up with one of those in their throat. But like I say, the way I clean, maybe I've been lucky in doing that. We're just going to hit this one more time. The thing is, these food particles, this baked on food, this is what rusts out your grill. This stuff right here, I don't know if you can see in the bottom, yeah. This stuff right here, this is what rusts your grill out. These food particles sitting in here. And like I say, you're not going to get it all out. And you don't want to get it all out, because some of this is flavoring too, so they say. But I just like a clean grill. Alright. Now we're just going to take some paper towels and we're just going to dry all this off. And just kind of quickly, we're not going to like spend a lot of time. You just don't want water droplets sitting all on it, because that'll also rust. Alright, we're just going to let that air dry. Let me show you a little close-up of how it looks now. You see, so we got a little water down in here. We're just going to dry that out. We'll dry that out with some paper towels. Now on this grate here, like I say, I'm trying to find a better way to clean this. And I really don't have any suggestions on cleaning this part. But I just spray it down. Well, it's already got stuff on it, but I just spray it down and just spray it with some water. I'm just going to hit it one more time with some cleaner, but I really don't have no way of getting down in between, because this piece here is welded to this piece. So I really don't have no way of getting down in there. But this doesn't get too dirty though. Like I say, I started covering it just so that, because it was getting kind of gunky down in here, and that was the reason I started covering it. So I don't want this piece to rust out. But that's about all I really do, and then I hit it with a little brush, and then just hose it down. I guess I can have to make me some kind of brush to get down in here like this. I'll have to do some looking, see if I can come up with something for all y'all guys that have these type of grills. But as of yet, I haven't figured out a good way to do that. You know, as I'm cleaning this, I'm looking, and this piece here has some bristles on it also. So, yep. No more. I think I'm going to try to find me a another bristle like this. Yeah, see if I could find something that would scrub down in there like that. That would be the thing to look for. But if I find a product, then I'll do a review on it. But as of now, this is pretty much all I do with this piece. Alrighty, we just pretty much gonna just let this sit here and air dry for a while. And we'll come back and finish it off. Thanks for watching. We ain't done yet. Alright, we've been air drying for about maybe a half hour, but it's actually pretty cold out here today. So it's not like 100% dry, but they're calling for rain later on, and I've kind of dried it off the best I can with paper towels and all. I've actually seen some people take leaf blowers and dry them off, but I'm not going to do all that. Basically all we're going to do is hit this with some grilling pan. You know, you can use olive oil or whatever, you know, sprayer or however you want to do it, but this thing ain't spraying real good. Probably because it's been outside. Let's keep it with. And that, my friends, is how I clean my smoker. I'm going to let this smoker set for about, well, an hour or so, just to, you know, let it air out a little bit more and let this stuff run down. But what I'm going to do is when I close this up, I keep the vents open on it. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Maybe you can put some comments or whatever. I keep the vents open when I cover it, just so that it gets some airflow through there. I don't know. Like I said, that's just what I do. But yeah, that's about it. So I hope y'all enjoyed watching me clean my smoker. But hey, you know, some people, you know, might want to know how to do that. You know, find a video on YouTube, say, hey, how I clean my smoker. Somebody that's never smoked before, or, you know, clean the grill. That's how I do it. So the one thing I did learn today is about metal bristles. Don't think I'm going to be using those anymore, though I will still use my my Grill Daddy Pro, because I really do like that, and that's got some really hard, stiff bristles on that, and you can actually replace those, which I will probably end up buying some, because I've had that for a while. And but like I say, I've never run into this problem before. I've never actually seen that happen since I've been cleaning this grill. Now, I haven't had this grill long, and I've never seen it when I clean my other grills either. So maybe it's just because that brush is old, which it is. You know, it's pretty old. Maybe, you know, if you want to use a bristle, you know, metal bristle, maybe change brushes every year. But I think I'm going to try to find me a, and as much as I clean my grill all the time. You know, I'm not one of these people that cleans it once a year. I pretty much clean it after every use. And some people say, well, that might be too much and all, but that's just the way I am. I like my stuff clean. Same way with my cars. You know, I like my cars clean. You know, maybe it's just an OCD thing or something. I don't know. But, you know, I just like a clean grill when I go to grill. So something to think about with the bristles. You know, like I say, I've been on social media forums and I've said, no, you know, I've never had any issues, and, you know, I've been doing this for years, and, you know, but had a problem this time because I actually see them. So, something to think about there, something that I learned. So, if I find something that I like, I'll definitely review it. And I appreciate y'all watching as always. Like I say, hit the like button. If you don't hit the like button, that's fine. You know, subscribe. I really appreciate you subscribing. You know, I don't have that many subscribers, and I haven't been doing this long, but I don't do this for money. I don't make nothing off of this. I just do this because I like doing it. You know, I do it just for information for other people, whether it's good or bad. You know, take it with a grain of salt, folks. But again, I appreciate you watching. Y'all have a great day. Thanks a lot. Keep on smoking.